Alrighty, so here's what's going on. Let me fire up my dot cam real quick. This isn't on. Should work. No, still no. Come on. Yes. Okay. So your function g of x, not question. Let's see, I can't see what g is. It looks like it's x over x plus 9. All right. So g of x is x over x plus 9. Then g of g is what you get by feeding g as an input to itself. So there's kind of two ways you can think about this. You can do it from the inside out or from the outside in. If I think of the outer function here as being x over x plus 9, then when I plug g of x into that, I should get g of x over g of x plus 9. I'm doing a video for a student, and then each of these I replaced by x over x plus 9. So that's x over x plus 9 divided by x over x plus 9 plus 9. Okay. If we want to find the domain, we have to think about what sort of things could upset this function. So what sort of domain red flags does it have? And definitely there's variables in denominators. Right, and that's actually happening in a bunch of places down here. So you have to look at kind of all the different denominators and all the different ways that those things could be equal to 0, because we know we don't want the denominator to ever be 0. So like right here, I have x plus 9 in a denominator, and right here, I have x plus 9 in a denominator. So I know x plus 9 is not allowed to be 0, which means x is not allowed to be negative 9, because that would make this fraction undefined and that would make this fraction undefined. But there's also the question of the big fraction here, right? And so in addition to staying away from the things that make these little denominators 0, we also need to stay away from whatever would make this big denominator here equal to 0. To figure out what that is, we need to combine these two pieces. So I'll leave the numerator alone. That's x over x plus 9. And downstairs here, I need to have a common denominator between the two pieces in the big denominator. So that's x over x plus 9 plus 9 times, and now here I'm going to multiply it by x plus 9 over x plus 9. And now the two pieces downstairs here have the same denominator. So altogether, what we have down there is x plus 9 times x plus 9 all over x plus 9. Okay. So I'll take one or two more little steps here, figure out what this thing is. This is, the numerator is still x over x plus 9. And the denominator, when I distribute here, I'll have x plus 9x, that's 10x, plus 9 times 9 is 81. And that's all over x plus 9. All right, so this is as far as I would want to simplify, but then I have to ask what would make the big denominator 0? Well, that would be if this whole thing, 10x plus 81 over x plus 9, if that whole thing is equal to 0, then we're in trouble. So we need that whole thing to not be 0. Now you can cross multiply by the x plus 9, and you get 10x plus 81 is not allowed to be 0 times x plus 9, that's still 0. And then subtract 81, and then divide by 10. Oh, no, 18. 81 over 10. So you run into trouble if x is equal to negative 81 over 10, or if x is equal to negative 9. So those are the two numbers we need to stay away from. So 81 over 10, that's like negative 8-ish. So negative 9 is over here. Negative 81 over 10 is over here. Anything to the left of negative 9 is okay. Anything in between these guys is okay. And anything to the right of this guy is okay. So we're chopping this guy out, and we're chopping this guy out. So that's negative infinity to negative 9, union with negative 9 to negative 81 over 10, union with negative 81 over 10 to infinity. Okay, I hope this helps. If there are any other questions, just send me another message and I'll do my best to get something useful back to you.